and tore the dash apart on my old Dodge pickup. It's a little maintenance on the speedo. There's a few light bulbs out that make it hard to see the gauges at night. Not that I like to drive at night, but it happens. Happened to drop a couple of screws down behind this cover here, and there's a dash, metal dash thing there. I have to get my magnet out probably and try to draw those two screws out of there. Kind of difficult to get the optimum angle of the camera without making everybody seasick, including myself. Let's see if I can get this to come in down here. There are 4 screws that hold this cluster in. Just tighten them up and go back together. Got Mama Kitty down here. She thinks she wants to come in here and help. She usually does. She's a pain in the butt. Okay. This makes it difficult for me to get the camera in here where it needs to be. Anyway, 4 screws, and I had some Windex, cleaned the plastic off. Clean instrument cluster. It'll be just like a brand new truck with 400,000 miles on it. Still runs strong, so it may use a little bit of oil, but that's okay. If I had 400,000 miles on me, I'd use a little oil too, I bet. Still starts up under 0-degree temperatures. I think it was 9 degrees here this morning, and it started right up. Now, somebody cut the old radio out of this. I've got the original radio to put back in it. I think before I put the bezel back on, I'm going to see if I can get the radio to go in here. Alright, got this cover underneath the steering wheel back on. 5 screws. I got a wire tie under here that has to tie up my brake control wires so I don't step on them with the clutch. And it's basically all back together except for the bezel. Alright, so these wires were cut on the radio side and gives me the plug-ins to plug into my radio here. And two different the plugins look the same, but they're not. One's gray, one's black, and that's the way you got to plug them in from the harness. So I'm going to do that. It's going to take two hands. I'm going to do it off camera. Alright, they plugged right in. Yeah, we got a knob missing down here on speaker select. It might be down in that mess, I'm not sure. But I'll look that later. Push on. Okay. Let's go to ACC. And nothing. So the next thing I got to do is check the fuse. And if I remember right, that fuse is right here. So I'll check the cover, see which one it is, and test it. We'll go from there. Well, the radio I got for free is DOA. The fuse is good, but no go. So I'll look around and see if I can find another radio cheap. Time to put the bezel back on.